Hello, Kathey Batey here with Divorce Support Anonymous. I've been asked frequently, how do you prepare for mediation? And there are many factual and technical ways in which you can prepare for mediation, but I want to talk today about how do you prepare yourself emotionally for mediation. So I want to give you some tips and also some tools to help you through this. I am a domestic mediator. I've been doing it for the past 8 years. I've been working in the divorce world for the past 15. I found the need to get involved in mediation to give me another level of credibility so I could help my clients, and I can help you. So to emotionally prepare yourself for mediation, I want to give you these pointers, a couple of them. Number one, this is your opportunity to take control. If mediation does not succeed, then you will go before a judge, and a judge is going to look over your life, your facts, your figures, and he or she is going to determine the rest of your life, how it's going to go. Mediation is an opportunity to put you in charge. Now, you may say, but my attorney's there. Your attorney is there to support you. This is an opportunity for you to have an honest discussion in dividing the assets and the debts, determining co-parenting schedules, and retirement is another factor that you would look at and determine as you go through mediation. So understand that you're in control. That means your decision is what matters. And point number two, I really want to emphasize, is you can take a timeout at any time. This is not intended to be a pressurized meeting. It is an opportunity for you to take control and to make some of the decisions so you don't have to go to court. But if you need to take a break, timeout, request it. This is your mediation. You're in control. The mediator is there to be in charge of the process, but the true workhorses here are you and your soon-to-be former spouse. So realize that and don't let people run over you or dictate what's happening. You're the one in control here. So if you need a timeout, you ask for it. I always say in my mediations, if you need a cigarette break and you've never smoked a day in your life, now is the day to take it. So realize you're in control. Realize you can say time out at any time. Vitally important for you to know that. You may need to just clear your head, to think about, to discuss with your attorney privately what your best options are. So please take advantage of that. You don't have to go quickly. In fact, the average mediation that I handle is 3 to 4 hours. And we may not have an entire agreement. We may have a partial, which leads to my third point. There are going to be those areas where you totally cannot agree on. Many times I do complete mediation agreements. That means we have settled everything, the assets, the debts, the co-parenting, the retirement, the cars, the personal property. It's all been settled. But if you get a sticky point that you cannot agree on, what you have the opportunity to do is to settle on a partial mediation. So that means all of this list you can agree on: the co-parenting, the house, the retirement, but maybe it's something like the debts that you cannot agree on. Maybe you feel that he ran up all the debts or she ran up all the debts, and I don't feel I should do that. If that happens, if that's your sticky point, wherever that sticky point is, that partial mediation that's written, when it is signed by you and your soon-to-be former spouse, is a legally binding document. That means that is off the table. No need to discuss it further. But that one sticky point that you simply cannot agree on may need to proceed to the courts to determine, or you may need to come back to a second mediation. That happens as well. Sometimes we need that time and space to be able to think clearly. So those are 3 tips that I honestly believe are going to help you. Now let me give you a tool. This tool is a preparing for mediation workbook that I have created to help people prepare for mediation. Not only that, but the first time when you go to see your attorney, this book is going to help you in getting all your facts and figures together. So you will need all the documentation for the past 2 years, your bank accounts, your tax returns, your retirement accounts. You're going to need. And why 2 years? Because you don't know if any mischief has taken place during the past 2 years, and we want to be sure and capture it if it has. So this document, which is worth gold, truly, because it helps prepare you all the things that you need together to go to your attorney for the first time or prepare to go to mediation. There's some tips in there as well. The good news is there's no cost to it. All you need to do is request it. I'll need your email address. It's a downloadable document. I will send it off to you. So send me a note through my website, divorcesupportanonymous.com, or my Facebook page, Divorce Support Anonymous. Let's get you prepared for going through mediation. I know it's frightening. I know that many of you have never had a legal encounter in your life besides getting a license. So this is going to be helpful to you. And please know that mediation is voluntary, and you can say, I'm done, I'm out, I'm not continuing at any point in time. So feel confident, get the knowledge that you need before you go into mediation. I'm sure your attorney will prepare you. If you don't have an attorney, connect with me and I'll walk through this workbook with you. Don't go through divorce alone. Don't go through mediation alone. There's help available. Kathey Batey, Divorce Support Anonymous.